This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
Trade under the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. This has been gazetted, and it essentially means that up to 90% of products traded under the Africa Free Trade Area are tariff-free. This, according to the Minister of Investment and Trade, is to help Nigerian goods gain better access and compete more effectively within African markets. On this conversation, I spoke with Shola Obadimu. Mr. Obadimu is the Director General of the Nigeria Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, NASIMA. He starts off with a reaction to this latest news.
It's a welcome development. It's a welcome development. Anything that will accentuate our export possibilities and augment our export potentials are definitely welcome. So, if our producers, if our goods are accepted, they are able to go out more easily without spending and come back. If tariffs are eliminated to ensure that they get the best in terms of value, all these developments are welcome.
So I do wonder, sir, one of the greatest criticisms or stumbling blocks of trade on the continent is that African countries don't necessarily have the products that they are in need of, which is why we tend to prefer trade with whether European countries or Asian countries. Do you think that this reduction in tariffs is enough to spur a variety of options, or is it simply a first step?
Well, personally, I think that some of these factors are due to cultural influences imbibed over time due to colonialism. The Francophone African countries have been getting things from France for a long time. We have been getting things from Britain, from Europe. So we have developed a taste for European products over time. So I don't think, while there may be some limitations, but I don't think it's absolutely due to lack of options. I think we just have to reorientate our taste and accept that products are available. I've traveled a bit over the continent. You can get good products from places in Africa without having to go to Europe. We have a few developed economies in Africa too, where manufacturing is doing fairly well. So I don't think maybe it's lack of knowledge too, because you can only buy what you are aware exists. If you are not aware that something exists on the continent, then you might just continue to buy from Europe or North America or Asia.
We're at a time where globally, with everything that the US is doing, we've seen some key global players are tending towards protectionism. And part of their reason for it is they're saying that, look, the economy has been shortchanged over the years. Do you think that there are lessons? What sort of lessons would you say that the Africa Continental Free Trade Area could learn from these sentiments? Does the European Union continue to be perhaps the strongest example for us in terms of deepening this intracontinental trade?
Yeah, as I always say, it's the responsibility of political leadership of any country to turn out policies that, he thinks or they think can, that are better suited but their citizenry economically. What I mean is, every country wants to make sure that their citizens are positively engaged and they are able to, cover their run a positive budget if possible, without necessarily having to borrow externally. If I think we are overflogging this U.S. thing too much, really. I think we are overpronouncing it. I don't know why. What do we export there anyway? How much do we export there anyway? That is making us to. I think we are just overreacting. Can you produce in an economy that is run by generators? I don't get it. I think the immediate focus of let me come home now of the Nigerian government is to try and see how we can strategize to become an industrialized nation ourselves. So for me, I think our more serious concern now should be how to, turn this country into an industrialized nation. We've got all it takes. We have the raw materials. We have the good climate. We don't have any earthquakes. We have the people. So what's stopping us? Our youth are, riding Okada up and down, doing shady businesses. We've got to engage our people more positively. And then when we start to produce goods, meaningful goods that we can be proud of, apart from raw pepper, crude oil, and so on, then that's another kettle of fish.
Mr. Shola Obadimu is Director General of the Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, NASIMA. Mr. Obadimu was speaking to me on Nigeria's official gazetting of the ECOWAS Tariff Orders for goods trade under the Africa Continental Free Trade Area.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.